Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to MMA Pixels. I'm Nick, and I'm here with Brandon the Beast Hester. Brandon has a big match coming up, Bellator 199 against Jordan Williams. How you doing, Brandon?
I'm doing well. How you doing, man?
I'm doing awesome, man. We're a little bit over a week out. I know you're busy training, but how's everything going in this training camp?
It's going good, man. And I honestly feel like this is probably the best camp I've ever had. The weight's good, conditioning's good, everything's coming together right at the right time. So I'm ready to get this last week down and just fine tune some things and put on a great show next weekend.
So this last week is purely technique.
Yeah, it's mostly just focusing on the weight cut, which is I got it under control right now, and just timing, movement, and just letting the body recover from these last 6-7 weeks of hard training that I've put myself through.
And then you said everything went well in training camp. Did you do anything differently? I know you had the opponent switch.
No, not really. I feel like with Bellator lined up, it got me focused, and I know that I'm at the stage right now. I'm 4-0, and I'm at the point where all I need is one good fight, one breakthrough fight, and impress the right people, and I think that it can catapult me up to another level. And so I've just been working my ass off for that. Honestly, man, I've got a new fire lit up inside me, and I'm trying to make some noise come next weekend and let people know who I am and what I'm all about.
Do you believe this matchup, this fight, is going to be that one that catapults you to the next level?
I do, yeah. I honestly, I know I've been watching a little bit of film on the guy. I've seen him fight. He fought a guy that I actually train with every once in a while back in his last fight in Dragon House, and he knocked him out in 24 seconds. So I haven't been taking him lightly. I think he's a talented fighter, but I've been doing everything that I possibly can to put myself on a different level. And I just feel like now with my training, with everything, that I'm there, I feel like I can go pretty much with anybody, with the best in the world, and just it's going to take a special kind of person to beat me.
Who are some of the people that are helping you prepare for this fight?
I've been training a lot over there. I've been sparring with some guys over at Smash. We actually have a lot of teammates that are all fighting on the same card. My buddy James Terry, Dominic Sumner, Ahmed White, one of my main teammates, is making his pro MMA debut, and he's a beast. And I've got a lot of solid training partners along with my regular camp with Rogue Empire MMA. My coach Eugene Jackson, he's been getting me ready. His sons Casey and Nico Jackson have just been going hand in hand, helping me get prepared. And I feel like everything's just coming together at the right time right now. And we've been closing. We've been working on everything, so I'm fully well-rounded, and I feel confident in everywhere right now. My striking, my grappling, my conditioning feels like it's through the roof right now. It's just everything's really good.
Do you think that helps out having so many training partners preparing for a fight the same night as you?
Oh yeah, definitely. We all have the same goal in mind, and we got guys showing up every Saturday. It's there. We're sparring. It's been a consistent thing. Everybody's been locked in, and we've all been focused towards the same goal. And it's good because when you're in camp by yourself, a lot of times you get guys that are busy on weekends or they got other things going on. So this has been it's been a really solid camp, man. There's been nothing going wrong. Everybody seems like they're healthy, and it's just kind of it's been good, man. We're getting a lot of good work in, and everybody's looking like they're on fire right now.
So I would say you're a Bellator veteran now. You fought a few times for it. You have some swag on, a Bellator shirt. Is that behind you? Is that for this fight coming up, or is that the previous fight?
Yeah, it's actually I still have the same sponsors. This was my banner in my last fight, but yeah, I kept the same sponsors for this fight. These are my support group right behind me right there. I'm a union electrician by trade, so I don't get the luxury of training all day long like some of these fighters do. I actually have a career that I'm focusing on right now, and I'm a foreman with Rosendin Electric, and my union backs me for all this stuff, and so that's one of my main sponsors right there. Is the IBEW. I appreciate all those guys have done for me, and there's gonna be a lot of guys out there supporting me in this fight in our hometown of San Jose.
Right. So you sound pretty proud about that, having another career as well. After this fight, like you said, it's going to catapult you to the next level. Do you plan on still holding two careers?
You know, my goal right now is to take fighting as far as I can take it. I'm always going to have this union background. I'm going to have the brotherhood and a skilled trade to fall back on. You know, that takes care of me. I got something, but so I don't have to depend on fighting, which can be a good thing and a bad thing in some ways. But at this point, I want to get to the point where I can make enough money in fighting to where I can take some time off and actually have some full camps where I'm just training for 6 weeks, two times a day or whatever it is, you know. And that's the one good part about being in the union and now having that something to fall back on. I can go back to work whenever I want, and I can sign the books, and I can go work for 3-4 months. And if a big fight lines up, and I can take 3 or 6 weeks off or whatever it is, and really focus on a training camp, that's what I'm going to do. And as soon as my fight's over, I can go on a little vacation and go back to work. You know, it's pretty flexible, which I like about that. But it's definitely tough trying to balance them both right now. Got to do what I got to do, though.
Oh, wow. That's kind of like the perfect scenario, though. You could kind of take some time off in between and then go back to work on your downtime, I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely right now the economy's doing well, construction's booming, so it's some good times right now. So work's been good, really busy, but I've been working 50 plus hours a week on my regular job, and then on top of that, I'm training every night and we're sparring on Saturdays, and it's been tough, man. But I've been doing pretty well at it. I got a good balance going on, and everything's been working out.
We both live in California. The fight is taking place in San Jose at the SAP Arena. Have you ever traveled for a fight, or have they all been local?
As a pro, the furthest I've traveled was to I think Jackson Rancheria or something. But I fought extensively as an amateur. I have a big amateur background, and I actually was part of the Fighter Source Amateur World Championship. So we had a 4-round tournament where I won the national championship. I went to Colorado, Fresno, New York, and then I won that whole thing, and then ended up going to the UK, and I represented on Team USA, and I won the amateur world championship. So we got to go out to London for a week and stay out there and train for a little bit, and then I had a big fight going into that, and I won that whole tournament. So it was pretty nice.
Obviously, you did well in that matchup, but did you have any type of jet lag or anything? What was the flight, like 14 hours?
Yeah, it was 2 6-hour flights, I believe. We went straight to New York for 6, and then we went 6 over across the pond. But it wasn't too bad. We were there a week early. My coach made sure that we had plenty of time to acclimate to the conditions over there. It wasn't too bad, actually. It was a tough fight that I had, but I ended up pulling through with it and got the win. It was definitely a cool experience. You know, it's just something different, going all the way to a different country. And that was just as an amateur. You know, I feel like I'm ready to experience that at the pro level. Hopefully, if I win this fight with Bellator, or after I win this fight with Bellator, they realize that they need to sign me, and they start taking me all across the country and start beating people up all across the world. You know, that's what the goal is.
Right. You actually had a few matchups that I really wanted to see you have here locally, but they ended up not going through. But against Anthony Hernandez and then Angel Dienda, both big middleweights here in the region as well. But
yeah, definitely. I think both of them I was lined up to fight a couple times, and they both fell through. It's just kind of it sucks, you know. I'm down to fight. I was getting ready for these times, like with the Fluffy fight. I think it was like 2 weeks out or something like that, and he got hurt, and that's when I went and Justin Baseman filled in, and I ended up fighting him. But I was ready, man. You know, and I'm watching him right now. I've been following these guys, you know, and I think he just got pulled up the Contender Series, and I'm a little bit bitter about it. I feel like if he would have fought me, I would have been on the radar a little bit more, and then because after I would have beat him, I probably would have got pulled up there. But I'm gonna earn my stripes, man. I'm gonna keep on fighting my way to the top, and I'll fight anybody right now. I'm just gonna keep on climbing that ladder. I don't really care who it is. I got respect for all these guys, but you know, I'm training my ass off to be the best in the world, and that's what I'm trying to prove to everybody.
in a perfect scenario, everything goes well, no injuries, anything. When would you like to step in the cage again?
I like to, I mean, right away, depending on how this fight goes, if it's a quick fight for me, and then I can do a quick turnaround. You know, if they got another option, if Bellator ends up wanting to sign me and they want to take me, they got someplace else they want me to travel and go fight somebody else. If they got somebody in mind, I'm down for whatever. You know, I don't like having big gaps in between fights because I feel like we put in all this work and then to just be stagnant for a couple of months and having to start your training camp all over again, it's really tough. You know. So I would love to just roll right into the next one. I know that they're coming back to our hometown in September, most likely. And that's, I think they do it a couple fights a year. And I love fighting in front of my hometown. So hopefully I'll just be back on that card with them. But if I can get something in the meantime and just stay active, that would be good.
One of the great things about fighting local is you got friends and family coming. Do you still have tickets available?
Yeah, I do have tickets available. I've sold actually a lot of tickets. I've sold well over 100 tickets now. I going to have a big support group there, and I got 1 week left. I got to go pick up some more actually probably tonight. And I've got a lot of people still interested. It's just last week, man, everybody that was on the fence, now they realize that everybody's going to be there and they don't want to miss out on it. So hopefully, I just got to sell some more tickets and it'll be good. You know, get the whole pack the house. This guy's going to walk out and be like in shock how many people are screaming for me.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I'm stoked about this card. It's kind of like a lot of locals on it during the prelims. Those are probably the ones I'm excited for the most.
Yeah, definitely. We got a lot of talent on there.
Right. Like you said, a lot of teammates of yours as well. Where can the fans hit you up for those tickets?
If they want, they could just send me a message on Instagram or Facebook. You know, Instagram is probably the easiest one for a lot of people because I got a public profile. But my Instagram tag's Rogue Beast 185, and my Facebook is Brandon Hester. They can send me messages, and we can try to link up if they're in the Bay Area. If not, you can go on Ticketmaster.com and just use the offer code Hester when you buy your ticket, and then that gets credited towards me with my ticket sales, and it looks better, and that would just help and support me instead with my ticket sales.
Right on. I appreciate it. That's May 12th, SAP Arena, Bellator 199, Bader versus King Mo, Brandon the Beast Hester. Thank you.
Right on, man. Thank you.